It is a peaceful Sunday morning here in Camden, New Jersey. Now you're looking at the Delaware River, and that is Philadelphia on the other side. It's about 8 a.m. I knew I wanted to get here early because, well, it'll be crowded here in a couple hours. But right now, kind of got the place to myself. That's the Benjamin Franklin Bridge. It crosses over here. You know, Camden is a troubled city with a lot of problems that is well documented. Crime and poverty. But there are places here that are absolutely beautiful, and this is one of them. They're incredible waterfront. I want to show you it first before we head into downtown. And of course, I'm going to show you the areas that are not doing so well. Anyway, that's the the USS New Jersey over there, and they've got an excellent aquarium right over there. Lots of stuff to see and do here on the waterfront in Camden. But I gotta tell you, I am really enjoying this little quiet walk here. So, yeah, I'm going to tell you about Camden. Why don't we head into downtown first? As I take one last look at the Delaware in Philadelphia. And I'll tell you what happened to this city. Well, all right, guys, I am in downtown. I wanted to show you this first. This is Camden City Hall. This was built in 1928. This is neoclassical architecture. Now that's ancient Roman Greece. However, 1928. You know, that's when Art Deco was really coming into force as an architectural style. I mean, look at that clock up there. You see that clock right there? You can definitely see some Art Deco influences in this building, can't you? It's beautiful. Tallest building in the city. Okay, so let me tell you some of what happened here. Several companies made this city, Campbell Soup being one of them. Campbell Soup, I believe, was founded in mid-1800s. Then there's the New York Shipbuilding Corporation, which was based here. RCA Victor, a lot of other smaller companies, but those three companies really shaped and built the city. Of course, Campbell Soup became and is still the biggest soup maker in the U.S., if not the world. New York Shipbuilding Company, by 1950, had become the largest shipyard in the world. And they would build and maintenance ships, especially during World War II. And of course, RCA Victor was based here, created phonographs, and that really started coming into play, that type of entertainment, in the 40s and 50s. Anyway, by 1950, those and other companies had created tens of thousands of manufacturing jobs here in Camden. And Camden was one of the wealthiest, most prosperous cities in this country. All right, I'm outside a beautiful church now, and I'll tell you about it in a second. Back to the story of Camden. By 1950, that was peak employment, manufacturing jobs, that is to say, in Camden, and that was reflected in the population. Here is the census history. You can see peak population was in 1950, almost 125,000 people here. Latest census estimates, 71,100. So, yeah, that's nearly half the city gone. And of course, when those jobs began disappearing in the 50s and into the 60s, the people left. And by the early 1980s, 75% of these manufacturing jobs that were here in this city were gone. And of course, the city has collapsed and fell into disrepair and blight, and you'll see a lot more of that here shortly. I like this Chinese restaurant, pretty cool. I'm assuming it's still operational. They just, it is early Sunday morning. But that looks like some French architecture, Second Empire, I would guess. And of course, when you walk down the street here, you can see some of this. That is I'm assuming he's homeless, but he's high as a kite. He's, what they call that? The death bins or whatever that is. They just kind of stand there. You hate to see it. And it's right across the street from this church, too. Let me get around and show you this better. This is the Cathedral of the Immaculate Conception. Let me get around and show you the front of it. Take a look at this building first. There are some beautiful buildings down here. Anyway, so yeah, manufacturing collapsed, and of course the city did too. The shipyard completely closed in the late 60s. All those jobs are gone. And what was in my opinion, the final slap to the city of Camden, Campbell Soup closed its factory here. This is the city where it was born and grew and became the soup making power in the world. They closed their one factory here. That was in 1991. So while Soup has their headquarters here, or Campbell has their headquarters here, they don't manufacture soup or canned soup here any longer. So this church was built in 1893. This is Gothic architecture. You can totally see that. Look at the lancel windows. It's beautiful, beautiful building. And it is right across the street from their excellent city hall. There's a nice view of it in the sun. I got here early in the morning, hoping to not have any issues with people, but I've already had a couple of people come at me. Not come at me, but make their way to me. Unsavory looking characters, so I kind of walked over to where these sirens are, or these flashing lights are. I'm not sure what's going on. There's a few people congregated here. Something happened, but anyway. Yeah, I'm going to head back to the car here pretty quick. Because even early Sunday morning, it doesn't feel real safe here. And we'll talk about crime right now. Now, the overall crime rate here is 43.22 per 100K. That's, that won't even be in the top 20. But you have to dive into it a little bit more. What's bad here is the violent crime. 1571 per 100K. Here's the chart. 11th. Yeah, violent crime here is very high. Property crime's lower. Well, I'm going to cruise through some of the neighborhoods here in Camden. And, I'll tell you about the city. Median age here is 34. So it is a younger city than the U.S., which is 39 overall. 52% female, 48% male. That's pretty normal. Here is the ethnic breakdown. It is 52% Hispanic, 38% black, 5% white, 2% Asian, 1% Native American, last 1% mixed race. Median household income is $37,075 a year. That is $713 a week. That's everybody in a household drawing income. Yeah, that's pretty low. 2.8 people per household. So you got almost 3 people per household making that $700 a week. Another really bad number is 58% of the households are led by women. So those are all numbers that aren't very good. As you can expect, poverty is really high. Here's the overall number. 29.8%. Children 17 and under, 37%. Folks 65 and older, 26%. Yeah, so none of those are good numbers. Cost of living, though, is pretty low. 91. There's the index. Housing's a 61, so 39% lower. Well, I guess I can turn down into a neighborhood for fun. Let's see what's back here. While I'm here, I will give you the median home value. It is $94,200. Looks like a lot of row houses, which is what you see a lot here in this part of the country. Well, guys, I'm at the Campbell Soup Company's world headquarters. Obviously, can't get in right now. I had to stop because when I pulled up to the gate, I saw these guys. I guess they're turkeys. That's what they are, isn't it? They're inside the grounds. I'm wondering. Oh, they just run away from me. Yeah, you can see them over there. You wonder if they're going to end up in a can of soup. But anyway, there it is. There's the headquarters for Campbell Soup. Alright, so I'm south of downtown. I'll take a little bit of a cruise here. Take a look around here. See what we can see. A lot of old row houses. It's always interesting for me to see it. Nothing like it in Texas. This building here has been sitting here empty for a long time. It was beautiful once, you can tell. But it just lays and runs now. You see a lot of homeless here. You see a lot of people who are high. There's a couple of guys there. High as kites. A lot of trash on the ground. You know, something I just don't get. trash on the ground. You know, the people just treat the place, you know, like a trash can. I guess I don't understand it. This is maybe the roughest part of town. One of them for sure. Oh. It's not easy driving through here. See this building here? You can tell that was incredible and grand at one time. But not anymore. That's a damn shame. Well, I'm about a mile out of downtown. Just cruising through a residential area. I gotta tell you guys, it's what it mostly looks like pretty much everywhere here. I had done a video here 2.5 years ago, and you know, it was early on. I didn't really have a style yet, so I didn't feel like I was particularly fair to Camden. And I've read over the past 2.5 years that they've been making some improvements. But, you know, I got to tell you guys, I've been all over the country now, 100 largest cities, and this is still one of the worst places I've seen in the country. One of the worst towns. Well, let's see. Well, look at that. Some guys cleaning up. I guess I'm going to end the video here as I drive down this one last street. Not sure where I'm going next, guys. So I guess we'll just have to wait till you see that video. It's kind of up in the air. But don't worry, I will have more videos. 1 or 2 a week, no matter what. Anyway, so I'll see you guys in the next video.